This is Mark Johnson from the Loyalty Marketing Association, welcoming you to our Thought Leadership Series. Through the Loyalty 360 Thought Leadership Series, we invite you to hear firsthand insights and perspectives from the thought leadership driving the customer engagement and loyalty industry today. Today, we're speaking with Milista Anderson, who is Chief Customer Officer for SunGard's energy business, leading the organization in its Voice of the Customer program and retention strategies. Ms. Anderson has more than 20 years of experience in the design, development, and delivery of systems, processes, and organizational infrastructures within the software development across diverse industries, including energy, financial services, manufacturing, and education. She also has expertise in the entrepreneurial business practices insurance, health care, and professional services. She specializes in designing and improving operational models that get measurable results. Milista, it's nice to meet you.
Thanks for having me.
Could you tell us a little bit more about your role within SunGard and the company itself?
SunGard Energy provides solutions for energy trading companies, utilities, and asset owners. And our systems help with transaction risk management, logistics, and back office settlements processes. And my role as Chief Customer Officer is focused on the holistic approach to improving the customer experience overall. As you might imagine, for a software company, there are day-to-day things related to support, related to new customer onboarding, related to contracting and the sales process. So my role is to look at every part of that interaction that a customer has with us and improve that over time.
Great. The first question we have for you, what would you like to see change in the market's approach to the customer experience, engagement, and loyalty processes?
The customer experience is going to be such a differentiator for consumers in the future. And almost every day I discover that a company has a professional focused on customer engagement and loyalty. I think that in order for that discipline to develop, those roles need to be better publicized, including within the customer experience sector. So this kind of process improvement is happening, but I don't think a lot of consumers know about it. And I co-founded with some colleagues a Houston chapter of the Customer Experience Professionals Association with the aim of advancing the practice of customer experience. So we're trying to do what we can locally and bring that to the broader stage nationally and then hopefully globally. And I'm happy to say that from that Customer Experience Professionals Association, SunGard hosted the first meeting in August, so we're off to a great start.
Great. Is your existing customer strategy focused more heavily on acquisition or retention? And why is this approach that you've taken most valuable?
So SunGard doesn't see this as an either-or strategy. Of course, both acquisition and retention are important for growth. My job, as I said earlier, as a Chief Customer Officer, is to ensure that the satisfaction of our existing customers is solid and it's improving. Their business needs are changing, primarily right now because of regulatory requirements. So we have to make sure that our initiatives support their growth initiatives. And so it's important for us to be, and I'm happy to say, that our customers see us as a trusted advisor in the face of those changes, but also as a technology solutions provider.
Do you see this focus changing within the next couple of years?
Changing only in the regard of just further advancing. We're starting with our certain tactical improvements around software development and support, but our initiatives around that is only going to grow in terms of use of more data, of more decision-making tools, and more connection with voice of the customer directly into the process.
What are your customers saying about your brand and service offering? And how is this different than it may have been when you started in your position?
So a key takeaway from my meetings with SunGard's customers is that they certainly have confidence that our products meet their needs. They have reliable and accurate results, as they should. And of course, our commitment to customer satisfaction has always been there, but they are taking special notice of this focus around voice of the customer program. So they have, I think, a better sense that they've got a channel for direct feedback on future functionality and services.
What do you believe is key in creating the ultimate customer experience?
The key to creating the ultimate customer experience, I think, is listening, acknowledging, and responding. Customers are human. We all are, and we want to be heard. And our solutions are integral to their part of the business, but they use that every single day on the job. And so when they're frustrated or have suggestions for improvements, they want to know that those suggestions were considered, and they want to receive a response either way, that we can incorporate those or not. And I also believe in taking a holistic approach to the customer engagement. Typically in software environments, you think mostly about the day-to-day technical support, but it's much more than that. It begins with the sales process and that relationship engagement, to the contracting process, to onboarding them as a new customer, as well as installation and day-to-day support. And so we've definitely received the feedback that SunGard is recognized for having my role as Chief Customer Officer to help advocate for them, whether they're a new customer that signed up yesterday or they've been with us for 20 years or more.
Is there one process or change you have made externally that has enhanced the experience individuals have with your product or services?
So for external, one of the goals is to meet more customers face to face, wherever they are in the world, and talk about how I can help them. I let them know what we're doing and try to find out what's working for them and what we need to do to improve the overall process. And that feedback is directly connected with their account managers and our chain of command. And that feedback can lead to a tactical change, or it can lead to some sort of holistic process change, like, for example, upgrade services that we can provide now more remotely than having a team on site, which is much more efficient and less costly for them. And that's an example of how their feedback is already making change.
Great. Melissa, thank you very much for your wonderful insight. We found it very strategic and engaging. Look forward to hearing from you more in 2013.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.